Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to Stonehearth. Welcome to Darkstone. Last episode we pretty much were focusing primarily on getting everything centralized, as it were. Trying to think of the word right there. So what we've done is we've made a nice little storage zone right here for two different types of storage. One for the random bits and bobs, another one for the more precious materials such as stone and wood. Mostly wood, because we don't have much of it around it just yet. Although I have cut down a few trees, but we are sort of verging in on another zombie right here that spawned close to where the other two have, which is a little bit scary. We did get attacked during the intermission period between last episode and now by another stone golem, which was horrible, very scary. No one died, fortunately. I think so. Anyway, Shinny, I know, got very low on health, and I do believe Rue as well suffered quite a lot of damage, but we went through in the end. I ended up turning one of our guys over here, Nod, right here, into our soldier, although I have had to take them off their jobs because they keep running after these wolves, which we are going to deal with right now. So don't worry. We should be able to kill these wolves before they cause any more issues. At least I hope so. I could lure them into that zombie. Oh, I could do that. Do you think I should try? They're quite passive. Right, here we go. Lure the wolf. Okay, apparently the wolf is set in his ways. Alright, let's attack the wolf. Although we now have to get you up into your job again. So let's do that. The wolf's not that difficult to deal with. Not as much as I was expecting, anyway. So there we are, we dealt with the wolf. Now we're going to go deal with that zombie, I suppose. Not that I'm really keen on doing so. An enemy! That is the zombie. Okay, good. The zombies need... Right now, I don't want to say they should be upgraded. Mostly because I should really stop them from looting. For some reason, they don't loot something when you want them to loot it. It's a bit really weird. So let's just do that. Get rid of the looting option. Eventually, they might go over there and pick them up. I don't know. Depends on how they're feeling, really. We are close on value to picking up another person. Everything has been moved other than all these random items that we have lying around right here. So now it's mostly just sort of waiting for more people and slowly mining this out while we're doing so. There's another goblin camp up here. We are going to deal with that pretty much right away. It's just easier to do that now than wait for them to attack. Well, it's not really. We could... Oh, the problem is we did not make a ladder. Well, I did make a ladder, but I got rid of it. Mostly because I would rather have it up here. There we go. Because it's covering the doorway. And I want to make some sort of weird dwarven entrance. Not weird, but something going on. I think I might take some of the design from this right here. The reinforced wooden door. Just the frame. I feel like making a frame similar to this, but more stone-like. But I'm trying to figure out how to come up with the design effect from a slightly bigger scale that probably doesn't have the same scale, really. I think it's slightly different. A bit wider, I would say. Do we have any... No, okay. We should be good. I'm sort of waiting for someone to put that there. There we go. Thank you very much, James. Something else I need to think about is what else do I wish for James to create? That is a good point. Well, we do want to eventually have a mason. We'll make one of those just for the inevitability of that. And another standard would be nice for later on, but not now. We have made one of those. I did buy some lights. I'm not sure why I bought the lights, but I did buy some. Ah, drawers. That's right. We want to make a few more drawers, but then again, our wood storage isn't great. I think that's mostly a luxury, but I'm not really going to use that wood anytime soon now, am I? So I suppose I can make another... Make 20 drawers. I should really maintain it. I never do, though. Because I don't always want to have a constant supply of 20 drawers. Like, for the reason like I just said, especially at the beginning, you're not always going to have a lot of wood. I could go around and mine it all up, but then, you know, they're going to go far out and collect the wood, and I would rather do it in controlled bursts of gathering, if that makes sense. It should make sense. It should do. And if it doesn't, well... Good. Then it doesn't make sense. Which means I failed. Damn it. I like the potions being advertised at the front right there. It's a nice thing to see. Oh, goblins. We knew of their existence, but now they can come down. So it's kind of our fault, really. Not something I thought about. Completely forgot about that. Oh, well. Looks more like a necromancer. But oh, well. We can deal with the goblin now, which is definitely what I want to deal with. Right, there we go. So we'll kill this one. I definitely prefer the game on a hard mode. I complain every now and again of some really strong stuff coming out of nowhere, but I feel more of just a scaling issue the game needs to work around. I do think the stone golems, in comparison to everything else that you deal with... Oh, nice! Fight, minions! Fight! Alright, kill that goblin. So, fortunately enough, the zombies have been dealt with by the goblins that sought out to destroy our lives. So we are very fortunate. Now we will kill the rest of these goblins to show them what it really means to leave this union. And by union, I mean not leaving anything, really. They're not leaving us. And if they are, then they're going to have to make some sort of thing. That's what they have to do. They have to make some sort of thing. I like that. Where am I going? Slice. I don't know. Oh yeah, referendum was the word I was coming up with. There we go. That was what I was missing out on. I was like, there's a big word right there. Yeah, they should have some sort of referendum, and even though they don't know what they're talking about, they should be allowed to participate. That's good. I like that. That's a, democracy, ladies and gentlemen. Happy days. Everyone is in control. Including the idiots. Right. Continuing onwards on our merry way. But there we go. We're all good to go. Continuing to force political agenda and all that fun stuff that I shouldn't do because it's bad and horrible, and I apologize. I shouldn't do that. But there we go. Yes. Yeah, fine. Moving on. Moving on. Can't help myself, apparently. Let's get some more berries right here. And we do need to... Food is running a bit low, isn't it? Suppose we can make ourselves another farm, and I think that's a good idea if we do so. Since I believe one farmer should be able to keep up with the extra... What do we want? Corn? I don't think we want corn. I think we want pumpkins. Let's get some pumpkins in there. A little bit of extra space. A farmer should be able to keep up. Still haven't really determined whether or not the farmers... What a single farmer can do by themselves. What's their maximum potential. Have we leveled up our soon-to-be cleric? Can't tell. I can't see them. Should really look on this list. Not that list. This list. Let's see. I'd really appreciate it if... What am I looking for? There we go. Nope, you are an apprentice still. How close until you are the next level? Not too close at all. I kind of would like it if there was a little experience bar, just so I don't have to go into their character info. They still have quite some time, however, until they get to the next level. And we don't have any more of these herbs, unfortunately. Do these count with herbs? They must. I'm going to gather one of these and see if we have a herb. Mostly curious, because they come out as pink on the little sheet. On this little page right here, but I wonder if they are. Oh, there's some blue ones right there. I missed that. Okay. Good to see. We need to go around and sort of try and gather some flowers so that we can get this done a little bit quicker, but I don't think we have any. Oh, great. We have quite a few down here, unfortunately. Not the greatest place ever. Got some silk weed. Are there any nearby at the very least? This is definitely not a very rich plain. It's actually quite barren, which is unfortunate. Maybe beyond the stone. I know there's an area over here. Maybe there's some flowers hanging out. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, there's some around here. Oh, yeah, oh, no. What we could do is gather them. Oh, yeah, there's loads around here. I think this is our quest. We have to gather those flowers. Unfortunately, they are miles away, which is the only problem I have. And it's also going to cut through this in a very weird way. So the fog of war is going to look kind of disgusting. Maybe I'll just leave it until later on. I think we should still gather these ones, however. But they are also at quite the distance. And I do believe we have to go over Zombie Canyon. I did say I was going to keep this area nice and dark, though. But that's not going to happen anymore. Because I do need those flowers. So that's something I'm going to do today. Gather up these flowers. So if we make a stair over here... There we are, just one right there, and then another one probably down... Oh, we've already made one down here. The hell? I can't remember doing that. Oh, yes, of course, to get the berry tree. So we must have a stair already around it, or a ladder. Already chilling out somewhere around here. I need to find where that other one is. There it is. Maybe I got rid of it. I can't see another ladder, so I'm going to just put that one there. Let's keep the game from... stop the game from being paused. Let's see if we can gather these flowers and just for now put them over here. Oh, wow. Yep, they are going for it. Hopefully they don't run into any resistance. I'm going to go for that one as well. And then go for the rest of these. These are definitely a requirement because the herbalist does heal Hearthlings that are sleeping. And that is helping us out quite a lot when it comes to the healed, non-competitive Dwarflings. I called them Hearthlings! Oh, damn. I will get there. I even have a little sign right there that says call them Dwarflings. I'm not paying attention to my own notes. What good am I if I don't pay attention to my own notes? So we've got a few flowers over there. It's better than having none, I suppose. Well, we don't have none. I do believe... Yeah, it's mostly just silkweed around here, which I should also gather up as well. But I'm going to leave it for the time being, because it's not too much of a big deal right now. Eventually it will be. But for now, just leave it. Not too bothered. So, yep. We have plenty of Dwarflings. Right after my speech. I just called them bloody Hearthlings again. But nope, they are Dwarflings. What? What are you... What was that? Like, yeah, nope. Done. That was completely pointless. They must have got hungry or something. Oh. Oh. I thought they were going to do the same thing then. I would like it if they could gather more of those flowers than one. Oh, goblin. We are going to deal with the goblin. We have our warriors nearby. I imagine Aldrahill and Arthur are probably able to fight once more, so we should double check to see if that's the case. I imagine so. Let's see. Aldrahill, you are fine. Arthur, you are also fine. So that's good. So what we can do now is stop you lot from being fighters and go back to our original bunch. So you can go back to being a worker. So can you. I don't want to keep them as fighters for too long, but there definitely are backups, which is the main point. And they do have some experience fighting, so they're good backups to have in case we lose anyone or if, like, just what happens. They're a bit low on health. But Aldra and Arthur are our primary fighters because they do have the preferred stats to be those fighters. We are going down, though, from 3 to 2. But I think our value might be a bit higher now, so we can get another person. Daily update. Yes, fantastic. So hopefully they have the stats that we require. Yes. Unfortunately, they do not. However, you do have very good spirit. You do have very good spirit. Which means I can turn you into the new trapper. I like the idea of that. I do believe someone requested to be a trapper. But I may have put their name a bit lower down so I can't see the full list. Or I may have forgot to put the names on. I do apologise if that's the case. There's quite a few names here, so I don't have the best system in the world. I should really use Excel or something. It'll make my life a lot easier. Just have something set up so the cell glows red or something when you've already put the name in. Or it's already logged in another cell or something like that. Something, I don't know. It's not just that. There's so many names. I can't see them all. I have to scroll down. And I don't play this in window mode. I really should get used to doing that. It would make my life a lot easier. But for now, I would prefer it if you were the new trapper. So you're already level 3 when it comes to trapper there, Shinny. But you will now go from being a trapper to just sort of a handyman. A normal worker for now. I prefer that. You could be our new warrior. Now, we have lots of people that requested to be warriors. I think it would be a shame if we made you into one. Shinny. Well, Shinny, you know what? We could move you over. I'm really trying to make Shinny our trapper now, apparently. I imagine someone specifically requested it. You know what? For now, Shinny, we will go ahead and turn you into a worker. And the new person can be the trapper. Just have the game run for a second. Oh, it looks like they drop it straight away. So, Jess, we will go ahead and make you the new trapper. And I will not name you. I have to go through the names of people that requested to be kind of fucked. Or is this going to be another instance where these ones are weaker than the other golems that we went up against in the past? Because something is telling me that. Right, well, bit of unfortunate timing for a sort of change in our roster. What we will do is change you back into a soldier, however. We should really not do that first. We should get everyone to change. Right, well, you're all here, which is good for us, so move down there. Everyone get inside, which is what we require, so that we can all fight as one unit. Even though, you know, there's only 3 soldiers in our army, it's still the preferred. I'm not sure that... What are you doing? Right, some of them just sort of a bit back and forth right there when it comes to escaping. Right, we can take out some of these smaller ones quickly before the bigger one participates. Alright, there we go. An armed goblin. Really? Where? Oh, that's terrible timing. Okay. Well, we're going to find out if this giant bloody golem is going to be as strong as it looks. Something tells me it's not, though. I don't know why. It doesn't seem too strong. Although it's doing a lot of damage. Aldrahill is severely wounded. See if we can find a new target. Yeah, we got it. Well, we've got this goblin to deal with now. Okay, then. It feels like it's just as strong as the medium-looking stone golem, which is very interesting when it comes to balance. Very scary, though. I do think having 3 soldiers is now just going to have to be the norm. I can't deal with that. We do have 3 workers, which is good for now, and 3 soldiers. I don't think we can do with any less at this point. Or deal with any less. How is our food situation? Edibles 296 is very low right now. I'm wondering why it's so low. We're still trying to move all these flowers, unfortunately. I think they're dropping them for some reason. Why are they dropping them? And why are one of you in the constant endeavor to pick them up? Okay. Now you're going to go ahead and do that. Now, let's pause the game right now, because I did say I was going to make an entrance. I keep forgetting to do that. Something I should do is try and base it on the helmet design that I created for our Dwarven friend right here. It's got a sort of diamond shape to it. So the top of it could be a very thick covered diamond stone. Okay. And at the same time, we want to try and follow this. It's going to be quite awkward if we have to keep slicing the tool. There we go. I just want the border. We're not going to make an actual doorway because that would be too awkward. Okay, then. I think I've got a good idea in mind. Well, I think a lot of things. A good idea, maybe not one of them. Right, let's go to our building and let's have a custom design. Let's go to our stone right here. Let's see, do we want to use a darker stone for the main area? I do feel like that's a good idea. Sort of a mix of this stone and this stone. Yeah, I like the idea of that. It seems dark enough. What the hell? Alright, there we go. So we'll get the border done first, and then we can add some designs after it. We're not going to be too fancy. It's just meant to be dwarfs. They're not necessarily fancy in their design. And then what we do is we chop these corners up. There we are. Merv's getting very leery right now, but we are reaching the end of the episode, so I suppose it's better time then. Okay, nope. Don't want to do that. We can have these corners box in, like the previous ones did. I do feel like this needs to be a bit thicker, though. It doesn't feel very strong, so we could do that. It's pretty good. There we go. And I do feel like it should go out by an extra block. There we go. And then we get these ones out. This top part can have a sort of diamond-ish to it. So something like this. No, it's not too prominent though, is it? Needs to be more prominent. Needs to go out on the top right here. Like that. And then maybe the back can be filled in. Yeah, don't feel too bad about that. Although it's quite bold at the top, which isn't nice. What we might want to do... Do you want to do that? I feel like I'm adding an unnecessary addition. That doesn't seem right. That's off by one. There we go. Maybe across like this and get rid of this part. The rubber used to be there, so I'm getting really confused. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. How's that look? Is that alright? Do you want two pillars coming out from the middle? I don't think we need that. Tell you what, though. I think the... Oh, bloody hell. I think I can cap this off instead. Which with maybe the slightly lighter version. And I think just this top bit. Oh, how's that look? I think that's cool. Although I do feel like we need to focus a bit more on these. It just doesn't look thick enough. I think that's the problem. It needs to be thicker so that we can add some sort of design on the leg right here. I think that's what I need to do right now. So we've already got this, which is nice. Although I don't like how that connects like that now. I suppose I could do this. There we go. That's nice. So we want to do the same thing on this side. And I won't print this in straight away. And then what we can do is from the middle, every 2 blocks, we can mine in by 1. And maybe that one there as well. Get rid of those bits in the middle, replace them with the darker. There we go. And that helps out a lot. There we go. That's a bit nicer. I'm still sort of questioning this roof, though. I don't know if I like that. We zoom out a little bit. It's very dwarven. I'm definitely going to say that. It's bulky. That's sort of what I'm trying to go for. Bulky, very square-like. No smooth edges, which I suppose is why this doesn't look that great, because it is sort of, technically is kind of trying to smooth itself off. Maybe we need to have some sort of pillar around this instead. Do you want to try it with the darker? And then maybe around here, this can go up by a little bit. So it looks like it's sinking into some sort of socket. Add stability. Oh yeah, it looks a lot nicer. And then maybe the top of that, we can just add these. Probably going a bit too far now on the fanciness. The thing is, this pokes out by 1, which means what we might want to do is have this go out a bit more so that we can do some designs on the inside wall. Yeah, that's good. I definitely like that. Of course, now we're going to have to do the same thing on the other side. But I think that does help out tremendously, now that I'm looking at it. Unfortunately, that doesn't connect up the way I would like it to. I suppose I can just go all the way up here. Yeah, that's fine. Although, connect up like that, because that's essentially what's happening on that side. Didn't even do it correctly. There we go. Get rid of that back bit. Keep clicking on the wood. Keep forgetting that's not where the rubber is anymore. I think on this bit at the back, I'll just make a little arm. There we go. Maybe too bulky. We'll see, though. Let me know your thoughts. I'm probably going to sort out this roof off camera, though. Maybe not even add a roof. We'll see what happens. But I do like these little arms right here. And it's representative of what our bigger doorway is going to look like as well. So we've got this little one right here, and then we've got a really big one. This will end up being some sort of secret entrance, I feel. Or maybe we'll cave it in. Maybe we'll do that instead. We'll see. Just get Merv off my computer. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. I'm enjoying this series tremendously, and I'm very much looking forward to getting the main area done. I'm very excited for that and getting our nice statues in, and think we've made a compelling design right here for what our inside walls will also look like. Although I might try a little bit more variety when it comes to our stone. The flooring's most probably going to be this one, the cork looking colour. Or we might go for that one. Oh, that one's actually probably much nicer. I'm trying to get rid of too much grey though, so I've got to be quite careful with that. We are dwarfs, we're full of greyness, we are grey at heart. However, we don't want, you know, 50 shades of it. That's probably a bad idea. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for watching me, the Innkeeper, play Stonehearth. Welcome to Darkstone. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, updates on my channel, and Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. You've all been fantastic. Don't forget to let me know. Give me your thoughts on this little build right here. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.